All praises to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Jesus, well, and likewise elders, Shalom to the for elect. I'm going to start off with the scripture here. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. But Adawan is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. And right now, there's a whole bunch of chaos and confusion going on in Babylon. This has been going on for quite some time. You have this Microlize company, which it deals with logistics as far as tracking and database is concerned, because a lot of delivery companies actually use it to deal with their deliveries and their systems. Microlize Group PLC said it expects services to return to normal by the end of next week following a cyber security incident. So they were basically hacked and they had a bunch of data get compromised. And this company deals with a whole bunch of systems. It deals with ASDA, DHL, a lot of the delivery companies deal with them. I don't know if DPD does. That's a parcel delivery company in the UK. But yeah, the system is down. No, Tesco uses that system. So now you're not. What it does is it allows these systems to be able to refund things to customers on the spot. It allows them to track their drivers. It allows to track telematics. You know, how fast you're going, how you're braking, how you're speeding up, how you're turning corners, and all of this stuff is just it's just not working anymore, man. So this is just an attack on a further attack on Esau's system. Everything just collapsing. And I was talking to this Edomite woman yesterday, and she said, yeah, nothing's working, man. And that's the sentiment in Babylon. Nothing is working. You know, because that's how the Lord is set up, man. He set this devil up in slippery places. So everything that he puts his hand to do, he's gonna fail in it eventually. You know, even though he's gonna get really close to his goal, that's gonna fail as well. This is Isaiah 29 and 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed him, he had no understanding? So this man is raging against the Lord, man. He's raging against, order and stability. You know, I had this Edomite woman yesterday tell me, she was asking me if I like Camilla or Donald, and I was like, I ain't really with all of that. And she was like, oh, well, is it because of your culture? And I was looking at this Edomite bitch. And I'm at work, so I have to be professional. But I really wanted to say, well, in your culture, you esteem the women in your society, and look at what's happening to your society. You have a bunch of chaos. You have broken families. You're a bunch of goddamn thieves. You think you're better than people, but you're base as hell. But I had to play the politic with her, man. And the scriptures talk about being wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So even though we may feel or we may know we are right in how we feel about things, we have to use that wisdom. So when we see all these people bugging out over Donald Trump and Kamala and all this kind of madness, you're really supposed to use wisdom and actually just see how bugged out these people are and understand if they're bugging out over something like this, something as small as this, how will these people really act when the Lord really turns up the temperature on this thing. Let's play this little clip here.
Jubilation. It was the economy and immigration, not abortion, that defined this election.
So, but how are you doing today?
I just feel like I'm in a fever dream. Like this, I feel exactly how I did in 2016.
In Atlanta, Democrats are crestfallen.
Are you surprised she didn't do better with female voters?
The disparity for the results is shocking, for sure. I think that's the most shocking part of it. Just how much more we needed to have gotten her elected.
Kamala Harris took a risk putting reproductive rights at the top of her agenda. It didn't deliver. Yes, there were some wins, restrictive abortion bans undone in 7 states, but activists feel abandoned.
I feel let down, honestly, by, first and foremost, white women voters in this country.
Now I have to stop this here, and even the elder Yawakar brought this out, man. What this devil has done is he's basically empowered Eve, in the so-called black community, and he's allowed her to run chaos in the community, man. This is why these women are upset, man. They basically they feel like their right to be able to kill and murder is now being questioned. Now half these bitches should be in jail, really and truly. If if you really want to care about the law and talk about what's right and policy and whatnot, I mean they've killed countless Israelite men and women. They even kill their own man. Because these babies, who knows what they are? Who knows if they're men or women? The so-called black woman has been on a killing spree since Esau gave them quote unquote reproductive rights. And Jake has to take some responsibility for it as well, man. Because even all the condoms, all of that's going off. At the end of the day, if these Edomites weren't going around and doing all kinds of abominations, you wouldn't need these things to keep things in quote unquote check, which is just making things worse. It's not keeping anything in check anyway.
White women in this particular election in 2024, at least in the presidential realm, voted at almost the exact same rate that they voted for the same person who is a convicted felon and the very person who is proudly telling you that he snatched away your reproductive rights.
In so many rural and suburban areas, though, it was other anxieties that...
That's a lucky, man. This internet I have here is rubbish, man. The internet service provider I'm using is horrible. Salakia. Let's see if that helps. Oh, it's down. Well, I'm just going to read a few scriptures and end on that, man. This is 2 Timothy 2:7. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. So we understand what this is, man. This is just this society collapsing in on itself. And you've never seen a time where things are more divided, man. And it's not just this stuff that's going on. You have a whole bunch of chaos. I mean, what I'm gonna put up on the thumbnail is a AI. So Esau's coming with that AI, man, and just to even prove the point, right? Because what I really wanted to do is bring out that telematics to show how basically they're relying on these systems, and these systems can be hacked. They can be destroyed. They can be compromised easily, right? So him thinking he's gonna allow these machines to come and do this and that. I mean, it's not gonna work, man. Because what they do is they make you dependent on all these things, and then it goes away. And then how do you deal with it? Because all of this stuff is really meant to be tracking people, and now you have people not being able to do their job because the system is not there, So now you can't do a delivery because the system's not there to tell you when and what time you're supposed to arrive and all of this stuff. And it's absolute chaos, man. This guy he's created this system that's made everybody dependent on the system. And when the system goes down, people have to deal with the fallout and the chaos of it. This is Hebrews 13:8. Yahweh Shai HaMashiach the same yesterday and today and forever. So the Lord doesn't change, man. The Lord is constant. There's no hacking of the Lord's systems. There's no, the system's down for today. The Lord is always there, man. We always have a lifeline to the Lord. These Edomites, they think that they're going to set this thing up and they're going to run off into the sunset. I mean, the Lord is just, I mean, even the Lord allowing this to be hacked is just the Lord mocking them, man. So all these things that these demons they set up is gonna fall away because it's not forever. It's just temporary, And all the feelings that these people have, they want to get upset over something that's temporary. At the end of the day, I mean, even when you talk about the president, it's just for 4 years, and it's over. This is the last term that Donald Trump can be president for. So why are you upset over something that you really can't control, man? It's just a madness of this place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All praises to the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of James who well, and likewise elders, shalom to the elect.